Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Son64, and I wanted to update as far as what I've been doing with the channel and what I've been doing in general in my life. Because if you actually have been watching my videos or you actually pay attention to stuff that I upload, I haven't really done much, and it's got a lot to do with the fact that, when you have a girlfriend, you just have obligations and responsibilities, and I have responsibilities in my life that I have to take care of, along with just having a girlfriend, work and other things that have to be taken care of. And I get home sometimes and I can play a video game or two, record some stuff, but I don't really get around to editing anything. And I love editing, I love doing video editing and stuff, but I just never get around to doing it. Right now it's just a hobby. It's not like I get paid to do YouTube because I'm not a partner or anything. I can monetize videos, but it won't be that much because I don't really get that much traffic, and to be fair, I don't really try that hard, as hard as other people do. Uploading a video is really half the battle. It really comes down to how well you can edit your video, and clever titles and thumbnails and all that stuff, and marketing too. You want to put your video in other places so people watch it so you can get more views. But anyways, what I've been doing is pretty much just working. I got a new job. I don't work at a grocery store anymore. Right now I work at a warehouse, and it's a job I've been trying to do for a while. And the place that I work at now is really nice. I'm really enjoying it right now. Hopefully it lasts for a while, and then I can go in more detail about what's like the work there and stuff. Because right now it's just like a sorting center is where I work, and it's really fun. I like it. It's really simple work, and there's like the opportunity to get more hours, and it's just a really rewarding job. It's got benefits, and it just pays way more than my other job, my grocery store job. And it might be twice as far away as the grocery store job, but I'm just a lot happier. And also it does help that it's like near my girlfriend, so it's not completely out of the way for no reason other than just money. I can go to her house pretty easily for my job, so that's always nice. And I get to work during the day, so if any of you guys who play with me sometimes, my friends on Steam, and you want to play some games together, I can definitely do so in the afternoons. If I'm not hanging out with her, I come home and I might relax for a little bit, but I'll play some games, and that's kind of nice because I used to just work at night, and then I have to stay up like till midnight or even later just to play some games with people, and they go to bed in like an hour from when I get home, so that's not even any fun because everybody's asleep. So work's been taking up my time, she's been taking up my time, and I haven't really got to game much. Games I've been playing, as you'll probably see in the background, is Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, and been playing a lot of Rocket League. If I don't post Rocket League gameplay, I didn't really decide on what gameplay I'm going to post because I didn't look at my files folder of like gameplays that I've recorded, but Call of Duty just seems like the ideal game because it's exciting, and Rocket League's cool too. I might have some Rocket League gameplay at the end of the video, but I've mostly been playing those two games. I had been playing CSGO on and off. Right now I'm kind of off playing CSGO because just every single time I get into a game in CSGO, it just feels cancerous. It just feels like the people and I solo queue, so I end up with like a group of people or a bunch of solo queuers, but people just end up being ridiculous and just being really cancerous and toxic. And it's been like that for like the last 3 solo queues I've done, and I think it's because like I queue with people who are already in a group and they have their like their personalities with each other, so that's probably why they come off that way. But like for me to like listen to that, and I don't know you, so I don't know your sense of humor, it's just weird. And I don't know. Even people in Call of Duty, like I think it's because people in Call of Duty don't really use their mic that much. Like I feel like everybody in COD has, like if you have COD on PC, you probably have a gaming headset, you probably have a mic, but you don't use it. I don't use it. I don't use mine because most people have it on push to talk because nobody wants to hear other people's microphones. But yeah, Call of Duty, for some reason, it just feels like it's a more And I think it's because like there's a premium to pay for Call of Duty versus CS:GO, which is like $15. So you're gonna get the people who have actual money, and usually people who have more money aren't usually kids. It's usually like adults or people who want like a really decent Call of Duty experience, like or a really decent graphic Call of Duty experience on PC with their keyboard and mouse versus people on console who, you know, they're obviously buying the expensive game because their friends have it, so kids are going to be getting it and stuff because, oh, my friends have it and stuff, whereas on PC, most people, friends have cheaper games because games are usually cheaper on PC, so more expensive titles like Call of Duty, Arma, you know, you're not going to find people with those games. Some people might have it if it's, you know, oh, you should get this game, but normally, no, it's too expensive. There's no way I'm buying that. So that makes sense. That's understandable. I'm kind of that way with Overwatch right now. I'm sure you guys know what Overwatch is. The newest hero shooter that came out that's by Blizzard and probably going to end up being the next huge, massive game that is going to be talked about on like pretty much everywhere. The same way WoW was like sort of featured in what's that show? South Park and other places. You know, Overwatch is probably going to be that same way. And there's like already porn for Overwatch, so you know it's going big. And I haven't like went and got it yet because it's not cheap. It's $40 for the base game and then like $60 for the one with like extra stuff in it. And I know you could just spend $40 and just get like the base game, but I don't know. I just don't have $40 to spend because it's the summer and my girlfriend wants to do stuff, and I really want to get new parts for my PC. That's another thing. Like I've been trying to save up money so I can like upgrade my computer. Like I like my case, but I want to get a better case, a bigger case, if possible. And I've been doing like research on cases and stuff. I want to get a new motherboard, but I'm not sure if I want to go to DDR4 yet. And I know it's not a huge improvement over DDR3, but it's like the newest stuff, and you get new technologies, and maybe I'm just looking to make the jump to that. So maybe that's why I'm holding off on the motherboard. But the case I can upgrade, and I really want to upgrade to something that's going to have the motherboard laying down flat, because that's one way to get rid of GPU sag, is to lay the motherboard down flat. But the thing is, if I get a DDR4 board, as far as I know, the DDR4 motherboards, they all have reinforced PCI slots, so you don't really have to worry about sag as much, or rather you don't have to worry about like breaking the PCI slot when you have a really, really heavy graphics card. And that sounds nice, which is another reason why I'm thinking about it. But I mean, I'm sure it doesn't really improve the rigidity of a graphics card by that much, but just enough, you know, because obviously if it's reinforced, it's good. But you know, that's my update for my PC. All I've really done in the last 6 months is probably add the the fan controller. I was gonna say CPU controller. I don't know what that is. The fan controller I've added. I'm sure there's a video on my page about that. And also I added an SSD, which I might have talked about already. But that's about all I've done. And I want to do like bigger and better upgrades. Like I want to build a beast PC that's a little more portable than this one, because this one I can't really move around. So I'm looking for a case with a handle, but I also want a case with like support for like a 240 radiator. This case doesn't have, because it's like a mid-tower case, so like the top of the case where a 240 would go, there's just no space for it. Like I need a full tower or a case that's just built that way. Like there are like ITX and MATX motherboards that have that built for 240 radiators, 240 millimeter radiators, but this one does not, and that upsets me. So I can't like get better cooling, and like the thing is with my motherboard, I can't really overclock, so that kind of sucks. I mean, I think the motherboard might be broken, but it works, and it's been working for over a year now, so it's really just the overclocking feature that doesn't work, and that upsets me, even though a lot of people say they overclocked on this motherboard, but whatever. Anyways, I think that's about all that I can really say as far as my life and my computer and everything that's going on with the channel. I'm still going to upload videos whenever I can, not every day, but whenever I can, I'll upload stuff. So if you guys have any questions, you can just ask in the comments. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.